All right, hopefully this is working. Just setting her up here, getting the smartphone set up here. All right, hopefully this is working. All right, good evening, good afternoon. Special live stream here. We got some REM testing going on, some very active REM testing. And it is right now Friday, April 14th, 2023. It's exactly 5:18 p.m. And we are here near the Lachine Canal in Central Ststion. This beautiful hill that a fellow YouTuber showed me, MTL rail fan. I think he discovered it, and it's a great place for rail fanning. And you can see we got train tracks here. Had some nice via trains going by. But here's why we're here. It's the REM test time. And there indeed is the REM tracks. And I decided to come here after work because apparently there's lots of testing going on for this REM. This is our new... Oh, we got another one here, back to back. Look at this. Wow. Not a lot of space between them if you think about it. So anyways, this is our new light railway system, if you want to call it that. Light metro system, and they just finished constructing it and now they're in the final phase of testing. And apparently what we're seeing right now is a simulation of service runs. This is where they're actually, I believe, testing rush hour service. So this is, if you were to take the REM, this is what you would be seeing right now. If this was in service, this is what it would look like. So very cool to see. We got another one coming now towards us. And I think there's some fellow YouTubers towards Central Ststion as well, which is down this direction. You go here and then there's like a little curve. I think Mark is there. Mark Provo with his dog Gaza. Here comes a REM towards us now from the South Shore. And you may notice something about these REMs. There's nobody in them. They're remote controlled. These trains are remotely controlled from a control center. And there's nobody in them because, well, all the staff that needed to test them from the inside, they've done their job now. They're running by themselves all alone. So I'll check the chat board in a minute here, but yeah, we got a lot of REM testing here, so that's why I decided why not do a live stream. And again, once the REM opens up, hopefully within the next month or two, hopefully by late May, early June, you'll be able to board the REM and use it. It'll be in revenue service. So I'll check the chat board here. A lot of REM action now, lots. So hey Phil, how's it going? Salut, Phil Urbanex. Great channel, check him out if you like Urbex, Urban Explorations. Hey Stefan from Slovakia, hello Stefan. Transit in Montreal is here. Charles here. Thomas. Galactic, great to see you all. And if you want to check out some trains, this is a great place. Beautiful view here of the skyline. There's the old port of Montreal down there. Farine, Five Roses, and the Lachine Canal as well. And we got another REM train coming towards us. So we'll switch over here again. And I love the sound of the REM. Beautiful sound. Smooth. And yes, it's all electrically run. It's all through electricity. No gasoline or anything. 100% electric. And if you noticed on the windshield of each REM, on the windshield, they have a number on it. I think that's a reference number so they know what train it is. I'm not sure if that's the actual train number they're going to use once they're in service. I don't know how the numbering system's going to be, but for now there's a little number in the window. We may see other trains as well while we're up here. In fact, here comes one now. Here's an EXO train coming. Probably the Mascouche line or Mont Saint Hilaire. Mont Saint Hilaire. We got another REM coming towards us. And another Via train coming towards us. Actually, sorry, this is, yeah, it's a Via train. A lot of action here. Yeah, it's a beautiful sound, isn't it, the REM? So I think the REM is running on, it's a custom train track. I don't know what gauge it is or gauge. There's train 53. There's 40. And they're running it 4 cars. I think during non-rush hour, non-peak hours, it's going to be 2 cars per train. And during rush hour, it's going to be 4 cars per train. So yeah, I don't think the train tracks are the same width or size as the regular train tracks like these ones. I could be wrong. Maybe someone out there knows. Or maybe they are. Like, I don't know the length between each rail. Hey, ciao. Good to see you again. Doing good, thank you. Yeah, so apparently this is supposed to enter service, they said, by summertime, so I assume late spring. So we're probably going to see this in service probably late May, early June. I think that's what a lot of people are saying. So far everything is going smoothly from what I've heard. We'll wait for some more here. And this is probably the best place to see them in Montreal, right here. As we wait for some more, to show you. There's another side of this hill that you can go on. Maybe I'll go there later. Actually, you know what? Why don't we go there now? And by the way, here is the Bonaventure Expressway. A lot of EXO buses go there, RTL buses going to the South Shore, coach buses, Nova buses, you name it. And a lot of the bus routes that are there now are going to be abolished. They're going to get rid of them once this train here is in service, this REM. Because the REM is going to basically serve the bus routes, more or less. It's going to take people to and from the South Shore. It's a little steep, this hill, by the way, so I'm probably just going to stay where I am because the views here are not that bad, actually. So I'll just stay on this side. Oh, it looks like we got a REM train that just stopped there. There's a train there that just stopped. And here comes another EXO train. This is probably the Mascouche train. Yep, that's the Mascouche detour. So we should see another REM train coming from the South Shore soon. And this one's moving now. Oh, we got a nice plane taking off too. And these trains, by the way, were built in India. I think they're called Alstom Metropolis. They're built by Alstom, which is the same company that teamed up with Bombardier to build the Azure Metro. And Bombardier, of course, built also the MR63s, MR73s. But I think Bombardier sold their train division to Alstom. So there's no more Bombardier trains. And in fact, I don't even know what Bombardier makes anymore, because I heard a lot of their planes that they built as well over the years have been sold off to other companies. Oh, there we go. We could zoom in. So look, the REM's taking a curve, and you're going to see it appear again on the other side of this building. And then eventually it goes across the Samuel de Champlain Bridge and into the South Shore. And the first station is Panama, right near the Panama bus terminus. Zoom back out here. And here comes another one. You'll see it coming across the curve in a minute towards us. So I'll live stream for another 10 minutes or so. I'm gonna go home, charge the battery. Then I'll check the chat board once this train goes by, see what everyone's saying.
Les filles, elles vont être
Here comes another one. Beautiful. Yeah, good point. Yeah, so once the train turns that corner, it will go to the South Shore, but first it'll stop at Nuns Island, which is Ile des Sœurs, part of Montreal technically. And then it'll go to the Samuel de Champlain Bridge. And in fact, where I'm standing right now, or at least near here, they're supposed to build another station eventually, the Griffintown Bernard Landry station. There's another one. Check out the front, you'll see it says Brossard. What's interesting is that, you know, when they were testing the Azure trains, they had the numbers on them already. They had the set numbers, like Azure set 2, Azure set 1, set 20, set 40, whatever sets were being tested. I don't see any numbers on these trains other than those temporary stickers that they put on. So I don't know what's going to happen with the numbering. Here comes the train, guys. Exo, I think this is Mont Saint Hilaire. Yeah, most likely. Here's a couple of Exo buses going by. Probably we'll see a train coming from this direction before we see one coming from the South Shore direction. Very beautiful evening. So it's about 15 degrees right now. Gentle winds. Hey, Quebec Buff, how's it going? Quebec Buff, who's in Laval. As we wait for more trains to come by. Hey Ryan, good to see you. Ryan Hector. Yeah, that's a good question, Phil. I don't know if there's a sensor. I assume there might be a sensor if somebody's in front of the train. Or an object. I know there's a lot of cameras involved on the train and on the tracks. Look, there's a camera up there if you zoom in. I think there's a camera on every few poles. There's one there and then there's another one a few poles down. Oh, that's great, Quebec Buff. Yeah, definitely enjoy the weather. It's a great time to get out, get content, get some responses. Here's another train. Hey, MTL Railfan, good to see you. MTL Railfan is the one, he's the YouTuber that actually came here and came up with this idea of coming up here. I never thought of it, believe it or not, all the years that I've been watching trains and that. I never thought of coming up here on this hill. I'll get a look at it turning the corner here. Oh, Ryan got to ride set 71 of the Azure. His favorite set, which is of course the last and final set of the Azure trains that were built. I wonder if for the REM trains, if we're going to have something like that. A set number. I wonder why they haven't numbered them yet. Each train. So I'll get another couple of runs here and I'll call it a stream, end the stream. Then I'll probably do, what I'll probably do is I'll go home, charge my phone, and then maybe come out later again and see what there is. I saw a very long Via Rail train earlier go by. Oh, here comes another one. Another REM train, you'll see it. There it is, coming towards us. What I'll do as well, as soon as I end the stream, I'll probably get a couple of videos and I'll actually make a video for YouTube. It's a great place here to come. And the interesting thing about the REM is, you know, there's all kinds of fellow YouTubers, transit fans that are in different locations filming or observing. We got TechNet 990 Gab, who works right near Panama Station. He gets a good view of them. We got some people downtown that come here. They get a good view of them. Hopefully we'll have an opening date announced soon. An official opening date. But the good news is this is the last phase of tests. After this, it's pretty much going to be put into service. Alright, so we'll film this one. And then I'll cut the stream, and like I said, going to go home, charge the phone, and then head back out later maybe. Oh, there's number on the side I just saw. Some kind of, it said 01Z or something. I just noticed. It's kind of small though. Alright, so MTL Railfan, he's going to be doing some rail fanning at St. Lambert right now, which is in the South Shore, past the Victoria Bridge. So have fun, MTL Railfan. Hopefully you get some good content. So yeah, I'm going to take a break here and get some video on my phone. So thanks for watching this live stream, and hopefully we'll have an announcement for a service date for the REM. Have a great afternoon, a great evening, everybody, and see you all soon.